Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video, and today we are going to talk about this aircraft and its radar. The N019, the MiG-29, has one of the best radars in the game, and especially in sensitivity to basically notching and etc. The blind speeds are pretty low in this radar, and when you are being notched, you have the R27 T's if you can to use it as well. Of course, these are the R's, but you can carry the T's as well. So let's talk a little bit on how to use the radar, okay guys? It is the main radar of the MiG-29, and it's going to be the main radar for a very long time for many other versions of the MiG-29. So it's good for us to actually understand how it works, right? The radar obviously is over here. It is a normal pulse Doppler radar, okay? But instead of having a normal mode, it only has pulse Doppler modes. It's the first radar, if I'm not mistaken, in the game to have only pulse Doppler modes. You, of course, have the IRST as well, which is this little sensor here. It's an infrared sensor that you can use to actually detect targets as well using the infrared, basically, signature, right? Very much the same type of seeker that we see in missiles, IR missiles, but larger and with a better range. So let's get to a test flight and let's talk a little bit about it, okay? And while we are doing that, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 15,000 subscribers until the end of the year. We are almost there, guys. 13,000 almost, so few thousand to go. I really doubt that we'll manage to do that, but still. So yeah, we are here. I'm using the Marie skin from the market. I don't remember the name of the guy that made this, but it's a very cool skin, man. I love this squadron, and yeah, it's the coolest skin ever. It's for the best pilots of the Soviet Union. Let me drop this because we don't need it. Just amazing. I love this aircraft. So yeah, just flying around for a bit. Let's get some distance from the targets. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the radar. So take a look on the right side of the screen there as I'm going through the modes. Okay, so we have 4 modes of radars. We have search pulse Doppler, TWS, search pulse Doppler HDN, and TWS HDN. These are the 4 modes that you have. You of course have the acquire mode for short range engagements, and also we have the IRST, search infrared, and of course if you try to lock something, acquire infrared as well. Okay, with that as well, we have 2 modes of tracking that we are going to talk a little bit about later, but the tracking is after you get a lock. So first of all, let's talk about the modes. So the search mode is the normal search, so it is just trying to detect targets. As you see over here, a target is there, it's being detected. If I actually choose to lock it, you just click the lock button and it will be locked. Okay, let's increase our range. We can go from 10 kilometers to 100, which is odd. In real life, you can go until 150, but it doesn't matter. You will not detect anything beyond that. So let's take a little bit of power. And of course, we have the TWS. TWS is the normal search mode, but instead of just trying to lock to a target, once it passes over the target, as you see, it basically gives you a soft lock. So it's giving you a little bit more information than just the range of the target, right? So it's saying where he's headed, the velocity compared to me. So for example, let's go back to search mode. You will be only able to see on the radar screen there, as you see, and once you lock it, you can actually see the target in the direction, right? In TWS, it will continue to search, but you can have kind of a general idea on where the target is. As you see, it's not the greatest thing ever, especially in a cold aspect target like this. So yeah, these are the normal modes. They are both pulse Doppler, okay? So they're filtering out. As you see, there's no ground clutter. I'm aiming downwards, and there's literally no ground clutter for any of the modes. But that's basically it. The normal search mode, it is that. Then we go for the search pulse Doppler HDN and TWS HDN. Overall, they are the same. So they are basically the normal search pulse Doppler with the HDN and TWS with the HDN. So they're the basically type of search modes, but with this HDN thing. What is this HDN thing? It's basically a mode for head-ons. That's what you think you need to know, okay? It is a high frequency repetition mode. So it's basically transmitting a lot more frequently the pulses of radar waves, okay? And I will not get too much into it, but basically that means that increases the range on a head-on pass. But as you see right now, it is impossible to see targets that are cold to you, basically. Of course, we are kind of close to the target here, so I will need to just be a little bit away. But that's pretty much it, okay, guys? So you will use these normal search modes. They have medium pulse repetition frequency, and the HDNs, they have high frequency. So normal search mode and PD, right? Search PD and TWS are for side aspect and cold aspect shots. Search PD, HDN, and TWS HDN are for head-on shots. That's pretty much it, okay, guys? So again, HDN, head-ons, normal modes, just PD modes, normal modes, for all the other aspects, basically. You can also use the HDN when they are really flying really close to the ground as well. That helps a little bit. Let's put into 10 kilometers. Let's just see one thing. Yeah, it should work with 25. So, for example, here I'm detecting the target there, as you see. There. See there? I'm detecting the target on the radar screen. On the TWS, I'm detecting the target. But once I go for the HDN, I cannot see the target. See how I just don't see the target? It's due to being a high frequency mode, a high repetition frequency mode. The frequency of the radar is not changed, it's just the amount of pulses that it's trying to do, okay? So, as I said, I'm going to repeat it myself again, but it's for you to understand. HDN modes are for head-ons. Normal modes are for all the other aspects. I mean, can you get a lock with the normal modes? Of course you can, but the range will be less visible, okay? So normally try to, I mean, the thing is the HDN modes, they're really good at really far ranges, like 80 kilometers or something like that. At closer ranges, you will not be able to feel a lot of difference. It will be better, but you won't be able to feel a lot of difference, right? So here he is on... oh, come on. Why don't you turn, man? He's just not turning. I think he's turning now. So here's the normal mode. As you see, I can detect them normally. And in the HDN, I can detect them normally as well. So for head-ons, remember, for head-ons, that's the only way that it works. See, for short ranges, it's not even working. It doesn't even detect the target, doesn't lock, it doesn't do anything. So even in these modes, you will need to use the normal medium frequency modes, which is basically the normal modes of the radar. Okay. So consider only using the HDN mode at really like head-on passes, or even better, just when targets are really far away, like in EC maps at the start of the match, or even in at the start of a normal match, right? Any other mode, it is just any other situation, just use the normal search pulse Doppler or TWS. It's going to be the best thing ever. It can turn the radar, so it is a little bit different. As you see, the radar is not turning, and it just clips to the side, as you see here. So it's a little bit different than normal radars. And of course, you can go up and down with the radar as well. So that's pretty much it, okay? And of course, we have the IRST. It is on the nose of the aircraft, over the nose and not under the nose, so that helps a little bit. But yeah, you can change the modes here to just try to detect the target and lock it as well. It is not supposed to be showing the range, okay? These IRSTs, they're not supposed to show the range. I don't know why they are doing that, but You're not supposed to do that. But yeah, guys, basically this is it. HDN only for long ranges and head-on passes, very long range head-on passes, and for shorter ranges, all the other aspects, side aspect, code aspect, anything like that, just use the normal search. You will get a lot of kills using that. Okay, guys, it's very easy to use. You just have to get used to it. It is a radar that takes its time. And of course, we have the... oh my god, how did that... oh my god. But of course, we have the helmet mounted sight as well over here. You can use it whatever you want it. So very, very cool, right? So basically, this is it, guys. This is how you use the radar on the MiG-29. It is a very simple radar, but it has many modes, so you have to learn about that. Try to use at least 50 kilometers of range here at the start of the match, maybe 100, just to make sure. And yeah, guys, basically this is it. And I see you guys on the next one. Hopefully this was clear enough. I know it's a complex thing, and my English is not that... I mean, I'm not like... it's not my mother language, so sometimes I do mistakes, so sorry about that as well. But hopefully it was clear enough. And I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 15,000 subscribers. And I see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. See you.